Merry meet and welcome. Welcome to the realms of mysticism, the occult, and magic, where your possibilities are only limited by your imagination. Welcome to the Witch's Cauldron and discover the knowledge you seek. Gather round the cauldron and even stay for a spell. Brightest blessings to you. Merry meet and welcome to the Witch's Cauldron. My name's Paula. Today's video is on the Lionsgate portal that occurs every August 8th. So every year from July 28th to August the 12th, the Lionsgate is open, okay? And its peak is on August the 8th. This is where the sun is in Leo and we see the star Sirius moving closer to Earth. And it's seen in alignment with Orion's belt. We can also see this synchronicity of the sun, Sirius, and Orion's belt in alignment with the Egyptian pyramids in Giza. Okay, this is the point where the Earth is in alignment with the galactic center of the universe. This allows the powerful portal of the Lionsgate to be in play for accelerating toward our awakening. A lot of times, folks are afraid to leave like their comfy jobs and to follow their passions. There comes a time, I know, in everyone's life and their career where you just feel like that grind is not doing anything at all for you. And you stay there because, you know, it helps provide for the lifestyle. It helps provide for your family. The Lionsgate can open your heart to your deepest passions. And this is a time when passion and purpose can go hand in hand. It's a time to step into the light and out of your spiritual closet. This is a time to embrace a spiritual awakening. I'm not saying to go out there and quit your job tomorrow. I'm not. You have to keep a roof over your head. You have to feed your families. But find a way to possibly spin one of your passions into a side project that might someday become your business. Like, let's say, become an author, become an artist, sell your art, your designs, self-publish that book and sell it. Things of that nature. I'm not saying walk away from, you know, all your monetary cares, because we all need to provide, but the Lionsgate portal can help you access that creative spark to think outside the box and turn a passion project or a hobby that you're passionate about into that business that can provide for you rather than the 9-to-5 grind. During the Lionsgate portal, you can see some of your shadows and your shadow self coming to light. I will link a video in the description box about shadow work, and I also have a shadow mask meditation if you want to do one. I highly suggest watching the Shadow Self video and embracing your shadow self before you do the mask, okay? Because the shadow mask can be, meditation can be very, very emotional. Let me put it that way. And being able to embrace your shadow side so that you can heal anything that's gone on in your past and put a positive spin on it. my mom used to say, in everything that happens to you, there is a lesson and a blessing to be learned. This is a time during the Lion's Gate to find out what those negative or shadow experiences or shadow side of yourself, what's the lesson you've learned and what's the blessing that you've gained from that experience or from that lesson. Be very gentle with yourself during the Lion's Gate activation. It's a time for healing, okay? Because we're trying to transcend and get past our fear, our anxiety, our doubt, pain, shame, judgment, guilt, or anger, okay? You may, like I'm a Leo, so during the Lion's Gate, my roar can be very loud, okay? And it can really reignite your passions, teach you how to love yourself again, how to shine with your inner light, okay? And use that light to shine into the shadows to heal them. As you set your intention for the Lion's Gate, be willing to receive the love that's coming in. During the Lion's Gate, the focus is on your heart and your third eye chakra. So you also have to be willing to love yourself in this process, okay? Anchor that self-love energy. And then you will open yourself up to receiving love from others and being able to give love back in equal measure. If we can't receive the love, like if our inability to love ourselves blocks our ability to receive love for others, we can't send out that powerful love back out to the world. And what this teaches you is to love authentically, okay? And when you can love authentically, you grow. It's also a time where you have to be that brave lion. We often hold on to things because it's comfortable and it's what we know. We have to get out of our comfort zone. You may have to release things that are no longer serving you. You may have to release relationships that no longer serve you. You may have to release relationships that don't provide you joy. Release things that don't provide you joy. It's a time to take risk and to step into the unknown. It's almost like throwing caution to the wind and allow destiny to take you where you're supposed to go without you trying to manipulate or control it. During the time of the Lion's Gate opening, from now, July 28th, which is the date that I'm recording this, through August the 12th, you can always call on your guides and guardians if you're feeling really off kilter, all right? You don't have to do it on your own. Your guides and your guardians, your ancestors, your gods and goddesses that you call on, whatever you have as a spiritual base, you can call on to help you get through this time. When we feel, I'm going to use this word, weak, we take the time to look and see where our errors are and to correct them. So this can also be the time for you to have confidence to speak your truth to someone who you may have wronged in the past and try to make it right. This can also, it can be a time for you to release things that no longer serve you and release toxic relationships. It's also a time for you to take the opportunity to heal relationships that you miss. Relationships that used to provide you joy, that you have strayed away from, friends that you've lost contact with. It's a way for you to reconnect with people who make your life better. And it's also a time for you to take the opportunity to make amends to folks that you may have hurt somewhere in the past. Everyone right now, I'm recording this video in 2021. It's been a hell of a ride for the last couple of years. Okay. A lot of people are scared and afraid of what's around the corner because there is so much unrest and there is so much chaos and there is so much awful, I'm going to put it that way, things happening in the world. And if you focus on what you are capable of bringing in and manifesting your heart's wildest desires, you are calling into source, to spirit, to connect with your real strengths. And your real strengths can get you through anything. And I'm going to say we as a collective, have kind of been trapped in the dimension of time. And during the portal, 5D unity of consciousness and transcending time, karma, and traumas of the past, you can often open your third eye to see what is the potential of your baseline reality. This is a good time for you to access information in the astral realms. If you are an experienced practitioner and you are experienced with doing astral travel, this can bring you a deeper feeling of oneness with source and with spirit. It allows us to fully embrace the magic and the energies in the sacred unity of earth and sky, the unity of the elements, spirit binding all those elements together that we tap into as magical practitioners. Come out of your fear and come into the light that is being shown in the shadows. Come out of the shadows. I want to know in the comments below, sound off, what challenges and opportunities have come up for you recently. Have you been starting to feel the effects of the Lion's Gate? And how are you going to run it? How are you going to embrace this important alignment on August the 8th? How can you make the most of the Lion's Gate on August the 8th? You can do the Lion's Gate meditation, okay? You can meditate using crystals like Lemurian crystals, labradorite, citrine, or rose quartz with your hand. Ground and center yourself. Focus on your third eye and your heart, the light and the love. Breathe deeply, relax. Focus on your breathing, and then visualize what you want to manifest and call to you. Where do you want to see yourself? Physically visualize where you want yourself to be and what you want to put yourself, what circumstances you want to see yourself in. And in that way, you know you will be able to manifest this into being. I have recorded a Lion's Gate portal guided meditation that is available only to my Cauldron Coven and Cauldron Practitioner members. To become a member, then click on my community page and click the join button, and then you'll have access to the meditation. You can also do a Lion's Gate ritual to access the energies of the Lion's Gate. You can take this to time to cleanse your space. Use crystals to supercharge your third eye and your heart chakras. And both of these, as I mentioned, are activated during the Lionsgate portal. Now, I have also created a Lionsgate ritual that is available to my Cauldron practitioner members. For those of you who are members, there is a link to a Google document accessible on my community tab. If you have an iPad, here is a warning. It can be a pain in the rear end to access the community tab on an iPad because you can't get to community posts on an iPad. I believe you can do it on an iPhone now. But I will make a direct link in the description box. Just hit the down bar, open up the description box. There will be a link to my community tab where you can access that ritual if you so choose to perform it on August the 8th in conjunction with the new moon in Leo, that I also have a video on that I will link in the description box. And you can also join or upgrade your membership to the Cauldron practitioner level if you want to access that ritual. That's one of the perks of my memberships, is that you have access to exclusive content and you have early access to all my videos. There is also a time for you to get creative during the Lionsgate portal. Journal, draw, create vision boards, do free writing, especially if you are trying to really tap into your third eye. Do free writing. Sirius also has strong ties to technology, so this may be a time for you to spend time on an internet or technology based passion project that you've got. So remember, your magic, your potential, your ability to manifest what you want to see during this Lionsgate portal or during the Lionsgate portal any year is only limited, as I say in my introduction, it's only limited by your imagination and the effort that you're willing to put into your ritual and into your magic. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider becoming a member of the Cauldron Coven or a Cauldron practitioner. As I always say, merry we did meet, merry we will part until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light, everybody. Bye.